Hello everybody, welcome to The Tube. So much to tube about today. Here's our lineup. Google to cure cancer, a verdict on the Noriega versus Call of Duty lawsuit, the first virtual reality movie, award-winning DJ app is no longer iPhone exclusive, what's up with Larry King, The Social Watch, our weekly startup report, and more. Let's do it. Big news on the futuristic crazy science front. Now that Google mastered mapping the internet, they want to map our bodies. Google is aiming to diagnose cancers, impending heart attacks or strokes, and other diseases at a much earlier stage than is currently possible. The company is working on a technology that combines disease-detecting nanoparticles, which would enter a patient's bloodstream via a swallowed pill with a wrist-worn sensor. The idea is to identify slight changes in the person's biochemistry that could act as an early warning system. Every test you ever go to the doctor for will be done through this system, said Andrew Connard, head of life science team at the Google X Research Lab, to the Wall Street Journal. That is our dream. Here's a short bit from his interview at the WSJ live conference.
They course through your body, and because the core of these particles are magnetic, you can call them somewhere. You can, if you look at your wrists right here, you'll see that there's these superficial veins. Just by putting a magnet there, you can trap them, and you can ask them what they saw. The analogy in medicine is like, imagine you want to explore Parisian culture, and you do it by flying a helicopter over Paris once a year. That's what doctors do now. And what we're hoping to do is these little particles go out and mingle with the people. We call them back to one place, and we ask them, hey, what'd you see? Did you find cancer? Did you see something that looks like a fragile plaque for a heart attack? Did you see too much soap?
Video games like to show bad guys, but one bad guy decided to sue the video game that he inspired. Now that case finally got a verdict. A California judge ruled today the dismiss of former dictator Manuel Noriega's lawsuit against publisher Activision for including his likeness in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Noriega, who ruled Panama for over 6 years, is now serving his sentence in prison. The suit, filed in July, alleged that Black Ops 2's deception of Noriega was blatant misuse, unlawful exploitation, and misappropriation for economic gain. Activision fought back hard, recruiting former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani to help defend them in court. The judge decided the company's free speech transcended Noriega's rights. Now the case was dismissed. Noriega can go back to his prison cell, well, and plan other evil things. And now for our worldwide weekly startup report. Good evening, Shai Ringel.
Good evening.
What have you got for us today?
Okay, let's start with Facebook because we haven't had a chance to talk about the new app, and they have a new app called Rooms, which is kind of silly, kind of interesting. Facebook likes to do a lot of experiments with outside apps, and Rooms is an app for you to build a room on a certain subject, and you can go to all kinds of from idiotic and very specific rooms to very big and interesting one, and just speak to the people who are close to you and are interested in that very same subject. Let's say you are interested in 13th century ships.
So you have a room to discuss that
topic.
topic.
It's kind of Facebook is trying to connect to their internet roots, and you can go and speak in that room anonymity, which is like the big thing because Facebook never gave you the chance to speak without putting your name and all the information they have on you. And now they are getting into the anonymity game, and the app is nice. It's kind of looks like old school thing, but you know.
You think anonymity is going to work for Facebook?
No. The concept is great, but there are already concepts similar to that, and Facebook and anonymity don't go together. The interesting thing they're trying to do here is, from one hand, to put anonymity, and the other end is to censor everybody who say hate speech and awful things and so on and so on. So it's like kind of in the middle ground of anonymity.
We can open a room called We Love the Tube, and you and me can talk for there all night long.
Yeah.
You can join us too, audience, viewers.
Let's go to interesting things. Kula. Kula is a Kickstarter project from Iceland, which wants to bring 3D photography to everyone's phone. They have the baby Kula, a small one to put on your phone camera and the big one to put on every real camera you have. And the idea is that it can take the same photo from two angles, and then on a specific app they developed, you can combine them into a 3D picture. And they claim you can do it for all sorts of 3D methods. And it's a very interesting product because, you know, we want to take 3D pictures, even if it will mean that we'll take one picture per month. But the idea and the concept is really cool, and if they can bring it into the cell phones.
How are you going to see the picture? With glasses?
Yeah, there's glasses, there's that thing you need to put on your head. You can also get it if you contribute to their Kickstarter. And there are all sorts of glasses. They have all methods. They also have that picture, the GIF that you can see from both lenses.
Okay. Sounds cool. Let's move on.
Another camera, 360 Fly, which is a camera in the size of a GoPro that is round shaped, and it can take a 360 degrees picture, video all the time.
Who would want to do that?
Let's say you wanna put the camera here inside the room and leave, and afterwards you wanna take the pictures you wanna take, and you can just go around, look at the entire room. It's on video, yes, not only still. And it's a very interesting project. The concept is nice. Let's say you wanna put it on your helmet and drive like a GoPro, but then afterwards you can
like
see
Google
the entire
Street View.
Yeah,
basically.
kind of like Google Street View. The downside of that camera is that it has 2 hours battery life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you have less than an hour of shooting you can do, but the 360 concept is really cool, and you can see it on your computer and just relive every angle of your life.
Let's move on to the last one, to Dorothy.
Yeah, let's see a little video before.
Okay.
Dorothy, the latest development in wearable technology, connecting your shoes to your phone. Dorothy is comprised of a mobile application that syncs with a Ruby, a small Bluetooth-enabled microcontroller powered by a light blue beam. Going on a first date? Select Receive a Call, create a fake contact and slip the Ruby in your shoe. Now, when things get unbearable, click your heels together 3 times and answer that pressing phone call from your boss.
Oh, sorry, my boss is calling. I've got to take this.
Oh, I'll see you on Tinder. I love you.
But Dorothy isn't just limited to a single use case. Want to let your friends know where you are? Simply choose Text 3 Friends and select 3 buddies from your contact list. Clicking your heels together 3 times sends a brief message broadcasting your current location, letting your friends know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, wearables is now the craze, and even your shoes needs to be connected to your phone. The idea is kind of great. It's just like, who would bother to do very small things by clicking your shoes, like getting a prank phone call. But, you know, connecting our shoes to the phone is not such a bad idea, maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe they should just, evolve what you do with it.
Yeah, maybe. But I like the name of the company, Dorothy.
Dorothy?
That's why I brought it
Yeah,
here.
you're going to click them 3 times?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then have a phone call.
From someone. Okay, Shai, thank you very much for being here this evening. We'll see you next week with another Worldwide Weekly Report. The film world has been playing with virtual reality since, well, the first Oculus Rift development kit, from concerts to feature-long films. One of the geekier takes on this, and the first to cross the finish line and reach consumers, is 0 Point, a documentary for the Oculus Rift about the Oculus Rift. The roughly 20 minutes long film is directed by Dan Funk Dennis, known for the war documentary Hell and Back Again, and it deals with the implications of the virtual reality on the world, meaning it's a film in Oculus Rift about how awesome Oculus Rift is. The company hopes that this film will be the example for what can be done in the new medium. You can download it since Thursday via Stream Game machines. Well, have fun if you do.
It's very easy to put on. It's really basically a lot like a pair of ski goggles that you're wearing.
Everyone really needs a hat station to be really into this.
The Oculus Rift is actually just one screen, but there are two lenses.
Virtual reality is three things: tracking your physical movements, redrawing a scene based on those movements. So if I turn my head this way, you draw what's over there, and then sending new perceptual information to the eyes and the ears.
What is the future of collaboration and communication? Really, what's the future of humanity as we move forward with all of these virtual technologies?
It's very difficult to explain to people what the Rift is.
DJ is one of Apple's favorite apps, and, well, it's great. The DJing software was demoed on stage at the iPad 2 launch, won Apple's coveted Apple Design Award in 2011, and has won Apple's App of the Year award in over 100 countries. But today, DJ's launching on Android. The app's departure from Apple exclusively potentially signals a bigger trend. According to DJ creator Karim Morsi, the tides are shifting. Android is no longer a luxury. It's a requirement if you want to even scratch the surface of reaching an audience outside the US. The app itself, as we said, is super great and one of the best ways to DJ that there ever was. So happy DJing, Android people. It's really good. If you have a rap song and you want to shoot a new video clip for it, why not just take stock photos and make the creepiest music video ever? Peter Greenlist took DJ Rashad's track She A Go and, well, look what happened.
She a go, 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 she a go.
Yo, yeah, I make your girl drop it low for a pill. She put it on her tongue and I ask her how it feels. She fucking with the life cause she say the text real.
Smoking on the OG Cali good straight cash. I make your girl drop it low for a pill. She put it on her tongue and I ask her how it feels. She fucking with the life cause she say the text real. Smoking on the OG Cali good straight cash.
The web is full of viral videos of breathtaking stunts by extreme sports daredevils. One thing was missing though: extreme wheelbarrow stunts. And then came Alex Siegfried from Germany. Wunderbar.
We are technology.
Yes, this dude has a lot of friends. Now, you may not know Casey Neistat as a prolific YouTube director and producer, but did you know he's the best Google Glass reviewer ever? Well, now you will.
Google Glass review. My unofficial Google Glass review.
problem with these things is the battery. It literally lasts 45 minutes.
Okay, that's it. This show is over. Thank you very, very much for watching. We will be here tomorrow with a brand new show of The Tube. Want to join us tonight or whenever you want? We've got Twitter, we've got Tumblr. It's The Tube 24. And always remember, people with new phones don't look you in the eye. Don't get mad. Maybe it's for the better. Goodbye.